Hello and welcome back to our channel, guys. This is Quatchness, and today we are here unboxing an SSD. This is the Lexar NS100. It's a SATA, very different, not very different, but there's some difference from this and the NVMEs. The NVMEs are a bit faster, and something like this SanDisk here uses the NVMe technology, and its read and write speeds are about 2000 MBs per second. So that is quite a difference compared to this one that reads at 550 MBs per second. So when you look at the front part of this package, you'll see 6 GBs per second. Don't be misguided. This is the actual read and write speed of this particular SSD. And so we are unboxing this one here today, not because we don't have storage, but because storage is gold, and you'll always be in need of storage. Yeah. This is our 7th 2 TB SSD in less than a year, in about 8 months. These things fill up like crazy, and just to give you a background of how these things fill up, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, on a set where I was recording at 6K. I was shooting a music video, and we were recording at 6K 30 FPS. That's on it was a 256 GB Extreme Pro SanDisk that filled up in about 20 minutes. And by 20 minutes, I mean 20 minutes of footage filled it all up. So you can imagine that in such an instance, I'd fill this 2 TB in only like 8 shoots. So it's really crazy how storage is becoming more and more, let me not say rare, but storage is the epitome, for lack of a better word, is more important than anything in this business of film. As you can currently see, we are recording on an S5 II, and that is a camera that records 4K, 10-bit, 422. You can imagine how heavy such footage is. So when you buy something like that, when you buy a beast like that, be ready to invest in storage as well, because there's no way, unless you just want to get, whenever you're done with the shoot, make sure the turnover is real fast and get rid of that. But that's not practical, because a lot of clients will come back 3 or 4 months later when you're done with the shoot. You've forgotten about the shoot. Your client will come demanding, oh, do you have this particular video from this shoot on that day? I need it, because that always happens in this field. So to be on the safer side, you need to equip yourself with storage. And the reason why we are going for this particular SATA type instead of the NVMEs, it is because the SATAs are cheaper, and for a small compromise. The difference between this and this is this reads at 550 Mbps, while this does at 2000 Mbps. So this would cost you around 11,000 Kenyan shillings. That's maybe about, is it 90 something dollars? While this would cost you upwards of 40,000 shillings. And for this, all you need to do, if you want to use it externally, you just need to buy a cover, which you can get for very cheap, and use it externally. Or alternatively, like we're about to do now, we're going to put it in one of our computers that we have built here at Quatchness, and it's going to add to the stack of around 7 other drives like I'd shared with you. So let's get into it. Let's just open this and see what it has. Acha niwakatie muone what we have inside here with my very big butcher's knife. Okay, I think I'll just use my hand to on second thought, I'll use the knife. So the packaging is quite compact, not as compact as maybe it doesn't come with a lot of protection like maybe you'd get when you're buying an HDD, and that's because these things are survivors compared to hard drives. Another thing is compared to hard drives are cheaper, but these ones record faster. I mean, they read data faster. Hard drives require more fragmentation, they require more power, and all that is a bit, for anybody who's a professional in this, you don't need all that hassle. So this is how it looks. It's pretty light, and you can see, yeah. So here you've got 2 TB, and I don't think SATAs are too bad. The speeds, the differences are not too big, and we are not in a hurry to go anywhere. So we'll just have these things read at 550 MBs per second. Another thing about these SSDs that I love about them is that you can simultaneously edit at least 3, or let's just put it at 2, so that we don't overstretch it. You can comfortably edit 2 4K videos simultaneously, and that is when you are doing multicam editing in softwares like Adobe Premiere Pro. That is quite a steal, I believe, for the price range you get on this. I'll now hand you over to our technical guy, Mr. Francois.
So far, we've covered the technical specifications of this Lexar SSD. And as we've said, storage is gold. And in this bad boy currently, which maybe just to give a brief overview, we have a Core i9, that's 12900K. And that's paired with 64 GB RAM, that's DDR4. And also 4070 Ti GPU with 12 gigabytes of VRAM. And what else? That's powered by a 1300 watt power supply, and it's also water cooled. In terms of the storage, we currently have about 12 terabytes of storage, and you might think that's a lot, but that's almost full. We've used at least 10, and those 2 I can guarantee you will be full in, say, a shoot or 2. So what we are planning to do is have a lasting solution, and that is going to be a network attached storage. Yes. So the benefit of that is that it's quite expandable, and we can also access it remotely. So that means we could even edit while still on the field and such kind of things. We'll connect it via this 2.5 interface, network interface. And yeah, it could be 10, but then again, the motherboard we are working with just supports 2.5. So the configuration is going to be a 6-bay NAS in a RAID 5 configuration, whereby just one hard drive is being used as redundancy for the other 5. So in case we lose one of our drives, we can easily replace it with the one extra one. Now, the challenge with that, though, of course, is if we lose 2, then everything is gone. But that would be an edge case scenario. So that's the plan. But for now, we're just going to slap this 2 TB as we look forward to upgrading to a more lasting solution.
Robert Prevost. Okay. And so that's it for the SSD, guys. In case of any queries on the SSD, be sure to drop a comment.